Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of my tutorial video series. This video is on Keynes income or investment multiplier. Income or investment multiplier states that when a fresh investment is done, then income multiplies by a number of times. So according to Keynes, please look at the whiteboard. Multiplier which is K equals to delta Y by delta I. This gives us K into delta I equals to delta Y. Now suppose K equals to 2, delta I equals to 10,000 and delta Y equals to, then delta Y equals to 10,000 into 2 equals to 20,000. So although investment has increased by 10,000, income has increased by 20,000. So 20,000 by 10,000 is the multiplier. So graphically we can show in this way. Y equals to C plus S on x-axis we measure income and on y-axis we measure consumption and investment. So y equals to C plus S is the aggregate supply function, and C plus I dash are the demand functions. We know y equals to C plus I, that is aggregate income equals to total consumption plus total investment. So this is C line, this is C plus I line. Now the C plus I line intersects C plus S line at this point, say this is E. So Y1 is the income, Y1 is the national income or aggregate income. Now as a result of fresh investment, C plus I line moves parallelly to C plus I dash, that is delta I is the investment, new investment. Delta I is the new investment, fresh investment. As a result, the C plus I line has shifted upward to C plus I dash, and that intersects the C plus S line at this point. So income is Y2, and say this is F. So investment has increased by EF and income has increased by Y1, Y2. From the diagram you can see Y1, Y2 is greater than EF, that is increase in income or change in income is more than the increase or change in investment. This happens due to the effect of multiplier, that is K. Now we shall mathematically derive the multiplier. I am erasing this part since I don't have much space to work on. So this part I have erased. Okay. Now y equals to C plus I That is aggregate income equals to total consumption plus total investment. And C equals to A plus BY. We have learned it in the consumption function, Keynes consumption function, where A is autonomous consumption, B is the marginal propensity to consume, that is MPC, C is total consumption, and Y is income. Here we write C equals to consumption, A equals to autonomous consumption, autonomous C, B equals to MPC, that is marginal propensity to consume, and Y is income. Right? Now Y equals to C plus I and C equals to A plus BY. Now I put the value of C here. So this becomes Y equals to A plus BY plus I. We have put the value of C, that is A plus BY, in this equation. So we have got Y equals to A plus BY plus I. I is investment. I is investment. Right? So we can write Y minus BY equals to A plus I. This gives us, we take Y as common, so we get 1 minus Y within bracket 1 minus B equals to A plus I. So this gives us Y equals to A plus I divided by 1 minus B. Right? Say this is the scenario in year 1. So we write here Y1. So Y1 in year 1, income is A plus investment divided by 1 minus B, where B is the MPC, marginal propensity to consume. Now suppose investment increases by delta I. That is, in year 2, fresh investment is made to the amount of delta I. So Y will take the shape of Y equals to A plus BY plus I plus delta I. This will be the scenario in year 2 as a result of increase in investment by this amount, delta I. So this gives us Y minus BY equals to A plus I plus delta I. Again we take Y as common. So Y within bracket 1 minus B equals to A plus I plus delta I. This gives us Y equals to A plus I plus delta I divided by 1 minus B. Right? So in year 2, Y equals to A plus I plus delta I divided by 1 minus B. Since it is happening in year 2, we mark it as Y2. So in year 1, income is A plus I divided by 1 minus B, and year 2, income is A plus I, that is national income is A plus I plus delta I by 1 minus B. The aggregate income has changed due to increase in investment, that is due to fresh investment. Now we have to find out delta Y, because K equals to delta Y by delta I. So we have to find out the delta Y. to find out delta y, we have to deduct y1 from y2. Therefore, y2 minus y1 equals to a plus I plus delta I divided by 1 minus b minus the income in year 1, that is a plus I divided by 1 minus b minus a plus I divided by 1 minus b, right? So y2 minus y1 equals to 1 minus b, here a plus I plus delta I minus a minus I, correct? y2 minus y1 equals to this minus this, so y2 minus y1 equals to a plus I plus delta I minus a minus I divided by 1 minus b. So plus a minus a plus a minus a cancelled, plus I minus I cancelled, so remains delta I by 1 minus b. So here delta y equals to delta I divided by 1 minus b. Now k equals to delta y divided by delta I, that is change in income divided by change in investment. So this becomes delta I divided by 1 minus b divided by delta I, right? K equals to delta y by delta I. Now delta y equals to y2 minus y1, that is delta I divided by 1 minus b. So delta I divided by 1 minus b whole divided by delta I. This gives the value of k. So this becomes what? Delta I divided by 1 minus b into 1 by delta I. So delta I in numerator and denominator cancelled. So what remains? 1 by 1 minus b, that is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC, marginal propensity to consume. So the value of k is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC. This is the mathematical derivation of multiplier, and the value of multiplier is 1 by 1 divided by 1 minus MPC, 1 minus marginal propensity to consume, right? So this is all about derivation of multiplier, mathematical derivation of multiplier. What we have done, first we have taken the main equation y equals to c plus I, that is aggregate income equals to total consumption plus investment, and we know from Keynes consumption function that c equals to a plus by, where c is total consumption, a is autonomous consumption, and by is induced consumption, where b is the marginal propensity to consume or MPC, and a is autonomous. Sorry. Now y equals to a plus by plus I. In place of c we have put the value a plus by. So y equals to a plus by plus I. So y minus by equals to a plus I. That gives us the value of y as a plus I divided by 1 minus b, and this has happened in year 1, so we have put here 1. So y1, that is income in year 1, is a plus I divided by 1 minus b, well b is the MPC. Now suppose investment is increased by delta I. Delta I is the fresh investment in year 2. So y here becomes a plus by plus I plus delta I. So y minus by equals to a plus I plus delta I. So this gives us y equals to a plus I plus delta I divided by 1 minus b, and this is happening in year 2. So I have written here y2. So y2 equals to a plus I plus delta I divided by 1 minus b. Now we have to find out delta y, that is y2 minus y1, because we know the value of multiplier k is delta y by delta I. And what is delta y? Delta y equals to y2 minus y1, that is the income in year 2 minus income in year 1. So y2 minus y1 equals to a plus I plus delta I by 1 minus b minus income of year 1, that is a plus I divided by 1 minus b. So this gives us y2 minus y1 equals to delta I divided by 1 minus b, that is delta y equals to delta I divided by 1 minus b. Now k equals to delta y by delta I. And what is delta y? Delta I divided by 1 minus b divided by delta I. So this becomes 1 by 1 minus b, that is 1 by 1 minus MPC. This is the mathematical derivation of Keynes income or investment multiplier. I hope this is well understood by you. Yeah, I hope this derivation is well understood by you. Still, should you have any problem, should you have any query, any doubt in your mind, please feel free to let me know through the comment section, so that I can respond to you all of your relevant queries and doubts. And if you think the video is useful for you, please do share the video with your friends and brothers and sisters. And I also request you to subscribe and like my channel, so that I can provide more useful and meaningful videos. And finally, thank you very much for watching this video. Stay well and goodbye.